Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Eileen. So today I don't have a paper craft to share with you guys. Today I'm just sharing with you my progress on that military party shirt. Okay, so I ripped the seams so that I can get the back panel off of the dress shirt and the sleeves. So in order to get the back panel, I had to rip the side seam, I had to rip the collar seam, and then part of the front panel, which is attached to this. So I kept that attached and ripped all the sleeves off. And the trick to doing these things is you have to have them labeled. Here are my sleeves, and this is the right sleeve, this is the left sleeve. So when I put the shirt on, this will go up on my left sleeve, on my left arm, and this will go up on my right arm. And then the female shirt has 3 panels on the back. So here we have the back of the dress shirt. And you can see I even took off the hem. And there are a lot of seams. And what they did was they finished the raw edges with the serger. So I'm just going to do the same when I go to put my fabric replacement in. So I labeled these on the inside. So this is the left back panel, and I made sure I labeled them appropriately because it makes a difference when you go back to sew them. This is the center panel, and I left the collar tags, the shirt tags on there. And this is the right back panel. Okay, so that's all I have right now. I'm in the process right now of washing all my fabric, the 2 materials that I purchased. And once those get washed and dried, I will be able to trace out each piece as my pattern, trace them out, finish my edges, and then sew them back together. And I will walk through some of the process with you all. But to rip all those seams, it took me all day because I wanted to be careful. So I've told you guys I had to wash and press the fabric that I'm going to use for my project. So this is the sleeves. This is the fabric I want to use for the sleeves. And what I have to do, I have to make sure I have enough fabric to cut. I didn't rip this seam, so I have to rip my seams here so that I get the right measurements. But as you can see, I have my fabric here ready, and now I'm just going to wait for the iron to get to temperature. And I'm going to press these fabrics out so that the material is nice and flat, and when it'll be ready for me to work with the pattern, to put the patterns on here. Okay, so I'm just gonna put you guys on time lapse and I'll go through this. Okay guys, this process, it's a long one. So I pinned my back panels back onto the main shirt, and this is what it's going to look like when it's done. I have to sew the sides together. Okay, I have to sew these ends together, these two materials together, before I put my sleeves on, which are right here. And I already hemmed those sleeves, so they're ready to go. I just have to sew the sides, sew the top, and then sew the other side, this part right here that goes on top of the shoulder, and then the sides down on the right side of the shirt. And once I get those in, I can get my sleeves on, and I'll finish up the collar before I get my sleeves in. So this shirt is almost complete. So I'll put you back on time lapse and take you back to the sewing machine, and that's where we're going to stitch up the sides, and then we'll proceed from there. Okay guys, so I got my sides sewn up, and now we got to work on our sleeves, get our sleeves put on here, and then I just finish up the hem in the back and I'll be done. And then I can share with you guys more in detail what the shirt really looks like. So I'm going to put you back on time lapse, get my sleeves put on here, and finish attaching these up.